first step in this chapter is to get the trampoline on the frame or in the track on the frame. You'll notice there, and we don't have video for it. Hey, I should have been taking like 50 million hours more, but I didn't. So you can complain about it in the comments if it helps you feel better. But anyhow, the tramp has some rope that the tramp is wound around, and that thick round rope then gets fed into the channels. I recommend that you start at the back of the boat where the wide sections in the side rails are, and you lead the tramp, the rope there, the outer edge of that tramp, feed it into that track from there. Get it all the way forward. Then you're going to have to just kind of take the front and fold it onto itself and feed it from the outside and into the center of the trampoline. It's pretty straightforward, but I want to start at the back of the boat first, where the track on the side rails gets much wider for that feed. If you accidentally put the wide part of that track up towards the front, it's okay. Then what you can do is just feed it back. It doesn't matter in which order you do it at. And feeding that tramp, it's a tough job. I mean, you have to pull and hug and tug on it. And you can use a little McLube or some silicone spray and get that, and maybe that'll help ease it. Then once you've got the tramp in place, it's a matter of lacing up the line. Get 2 small lines for the back of the trampoline, and 1 long one down the center. I'm going to talk in another video whether you want 1 long one or 2 short ones. And then basically at that point, it's just tying a bowline. I usually start at the front and work my way back, and just tying a bowline around through one of the grommets and lacing it up like you might lace your tennis shoes. So this should be no surprise on what a Hobie 16 trampoline looks like when it is installed. You have double grommets down the center trampoline, also along the back here. That helps tighten the trampoline up. Of course, you have hiking straps, and there's a pocket on either side for halyards. What they've also, Hobie has done, is they have added 2 grommets for the trapeze lines. We'll get into that later when we rig the trap lines, but personally, I think I like them both, or I like to have one in the front and then the other one outside, so if we're on a beam reach, somebody can trap all the way back to the transoms. One thing I did do on this trampoline is in the forward corner, I added grommets. Those grommets, then I added some Amsteel blue. You can also use Spectra, anything like that, non-stretch. And to support this end of the grommet, or of the trampoline, when I stretch the trampoline back in the tightening phase. So there's a grommet here, and there's another grommet on the far side. And that's the only thing I've done to the trampoline. And now we're going to get into tightening the tramp. In tightening the trampoline, Hobie Cat Company supplied me with 2 lines for rear tramp lacing, 1 for each side, and 1 long one for the center tramp lacing. The center tramp lacing, marked it in half and laced it every other grommet. And sure enough, I preferred to have 2 tramp lacings, one that skips every other grommet, and then on the other side, that fills in the missed grommets. My thinking is that 2 short lines will stretch less than 1 long line, and I get a little bit extra performance out of it. So what I've done, I've already kind of snugged up the center tramp lacing, but you do not want to do the center tramp lacing first. You want to do the rear tramp lacing first, and you want to pull that trampoline back first, and then you can do the center. So I've snugged up the center, but now I'm ready to do the back, and really tight. And I've already done the starboard side, and you know, it's pretty tight. I might take up a little bit more. And now I'm going to show you this port side is much looser. And I don't know if the video will show it, but you can tell just by the sheen of the trampoline that, at least for in real time, that the starboard side, it is tight. Your drill sergeant for a crew can come and bounce a quarter off that baby. So you'll be happy with that. Makes for a much smoother ride. It's also performance oriented. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to tighten up the starboard tramp lacing, show you how I do it, nothing special, and then we'll get into the center as well. So I just finished tightening up the port side rear tramp, and I thought that I tightened up pretty good the starboard side. But if you look at the distance between the trampoline and the rear tramp little strip here, you can see that on this side it's much closer, and it's much further away on the starboard side. So that tells me that I have to go back and tighten the starboard side.